Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 7. Welcome to the frame out, right? Where we really frame out what you as a leader need to think about and do to have a high-performing team. Now, understand, you can go to leadershipsurge.com and we have more information on courses that we offer that dives in deep into how to do this in a tactical way, where we really begin to just write out that playbook for you as a leader. We have courses that you can bring your people through to understand this, but today we're doing a high broad approach to this. And so as a leader, how do you keep and maintain and manage a high-performing team? Well, there are a couple things that most leaders fail to do. And number one is this. Number one, never let anyone know how hard you work. And that's a tough one for senior leaders, because senior leaders like to brag and say, well, you think you're working hard? Well, I have to do this, I have to do that, I do this, I go here and I do this. People don't give a shit. Don't let them know how hard you work, my friends. You know, you should always be cool, calm, and collected. In the words of the late, great Stuart Scott, right? Cool Stu would say, hey, listen, you need to always be as cool as the other side of the pillow, right? Even if you're under pressure, even if you're under stress, your job as a senior leader is to be cool, calm, and collected. Comparing this to sports, if you look at Steph Curry, right? I like Steph because Steph is probably one of the best shooters in the game right now. Shout out to Steph. Steph, we would love to have you on the show if you ever want to come, right? So Steph makes shooting look effortless. If you watch this guy for Golden State, man, this guy's knocking down shots like none other. But you damn sure better believe he's in the gym putting up shots every damn day. But he doesn't let us know that. No, he's laughing, he's dancing, doing his thing, having a good time out there. And us as fans are like, man, this guy just, magically appears and does this. No, he works his ass off. But he's done a hell of a job of not letting us know how hard it is for him to be able to do that. You as a leader, if you can embody that principle, understand your people will respect you more, right? You don't have to brag and show what you do and how hard you do it. The next thing, number 2, that I need leaders to think about is this: don't gossip. A lot of shit goes on where people talk about this, what he said, she said, they said, them said, all of this stuff here. And so you as a leader, your job is to shut that shit down. To say, hey, no, whoa, hey, listen, I don't want to hear that. The same way if someone brought information to me about you, I would say the same thing. I'm going to show you the exact same respect, and I don't want to hear about that, right? So make sure you do a hell of a job there. Number 3, as a leader, to keep a high-performing team in a high-performing environment, don't complain. Never complain. Like I just said, people don't want to hear it anyway, right? So as a manager, it's your job to take on the responsibility. Understand, your shoulders, they're big enough. You can take it on. You can manage that, right? So if you do a hell of a job of never letting them know how hard you work, right? Not gossiping and making sure you don't complain, you're on your way to a great start. The next thing is this: use please and thank you frequently. Don't throw your power around. Saying please and thank you goes a long way. Because understand, your people, your team, they're working hard. They want to do a hell of a job. And oftentimes, they don't have a lot of people congratulating them and telling them they're doing a great job. It's your job as a leader to keep the motivation there, to keep them positive. And oftentimes that comes with saying please and thank you, right? Our last few here, my friend, never lie. And we live in a dog-eat-dog world that's full of bullshit. Hey, no bullshit with Alex Willis. My team will tell you, man, I try my best to never lie to my team. If someone's doing a bad job, hey, I'm going to let them know, but then I'm also going to follow that up and give them the resources so they can do a good job. Being honest with them builds trust, and when you can begin to build trust like that, you do a hell of a job. Here's the last thing we want to leave you with today in the frame out of how to build high-performing teams. Never take sides in the time of conflict. It's your job to really do a great job as a leader staying neutral. Why? Because understand, both people are on your team. Both people are on your team, so you want to challenge them to work it out, but you don't want to say, well, hey, they partnered up with this person, right? Even if the person is right, you can say, hey, listen, no, I think this person is right, but it's not taking sides. It's saying, hey, listen, I want to still work this out together, and how do we do this? And so when you begin to stay neutral, you can do a hell of a job with doing that, all right? Now, as we close this segment, what I've learned as a leader to be most valuable for me and my team is to know when to keep my opinion to myself. Please understand, my friends, as a leader, you have a huge leadership shadow on your team, and you can lead them in a positive direction, a negative direction, a neutral direction. And oftentimes, your opinion can sway people. So sometimes you have to know when to hold your opinion to yourself, taper it down, and let your team work things out, right? So my friends, if you do a hell of a job of defining what a team is, holding people accountable, giving clear roles and responsibilities, using the 4-lens assessment to really maximize their skill and their talent, and then applying the things that we mentioned in this segment as a leader for yourself to do, you'll find that your teams perform better at high levels for longer periods of time, right? Thank you for being here with us, my friends. You have been phenomenal. Now, hey, go change the world. Be phenomenal leaders. So I want to thank you again for tuning in to No Bullshit with Alex Willis, the #1 go-to source for leadership development in the construction industry. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube as well as your favorite podcasting platform to be notified when we release a new episode. Now, I'm super excited because if you're watching on YouTube, we are doing our first ever giveaway, right? First ever giveaway. And man, we have some cool swag for you. We have this cool No Bullshit mug, as well as some No Bullshit hard hat stickers that we're giving out. And so here's how you can participate, my friend. All you have to do is leave us a comment below, letting us know where you may have challenges, as well as what you think about the show. We will go through and pick a random winner and send you the details as to how you can pick up your No Bullshit swag, right? Now, understand this, we are here for you. We want you to ultimately be successful, and we understand that there are times as leaders we have challenges. We would love for you to leave us a note with where you're having challenges, what you may like for us to cover on the show, and we'll be sure to get back to you because we're here to help you be the best that you can be. So, see you later, my friends.